Somehow the phonological phonological properties of pitch have to be defined relative to the speaker and the occasion. In the case of stress, its very definition seems to depend on a comparison between one word or another, or one syllable and another. The identification of a given syllable as stressed often seems to depend on its perceived prominence relative to some other syllable that is not stressed. Understanding the way in which these features need to be defined in relative terms will require us to go beyond the traditional paradigmatics. Paradigmatic. Paradigmatic. Paradigmatic basis of phonology contrasts based on the choice of one element rather than another from a set of possibilities to consider based to consider syntagmatic contrast. syntagmatic. Syntagmatic. Syntagmatic versus paradigmatic. Lie at the heart of most of the issues discussed in the book. Huh? No, 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 no. Hmm. Okay, I cannot understand. So let's read again. Understanding the ways in which these features need to be defined in relative terms will require us to go beyond the traditional paradigmatic basis of phonology contrast based on the choice of one element rather than syntagmatic. Syntagmatic contrasts that depend on the structural relation between one element and another in the same utterance. Here, I cannot understand this. Oh. Over and over again, let's read. Okay, in the case of stress, its very definition seems to depend on a comparison between one word and another, or one syllable and another. The identification of a given syllable as stressed often seemed to depend on its perceived prominence relative to some other syllable that is not stressed. Here I understand. Well, hey! Allergy. Understanding the ways in which these features need to be defined in relative time will require us to go beyond the traditional paradigmatic basis from a set of possibilities to consider syntagmatic contrast that depend on the structural relation between one element and another in the same utterance. Okay, let's go next section. Next paragraph. These two dichotomies, paralinguistic paralinguistic versus linguistic, and syntagmatic versus paradigmatic, lie at the heart of most of the issues discussed in the book. Once we understand them better, I believe that it will seem as natural to talk about the phonology of intonation as to talk about the phonology of auditory words. After that, we should eventually reach the point of being able to describe in explicit and testable terms how testable. Um, Testable. I don't understand the meaning of testable. 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 Term how intonation affects the meaning and function of utterance. What follows can be thought of as a kind of a report on our progress towards that goal. Okay, let's go to next section. 1.1 intonation. Three defining characteristic. I read there over and over and over again. So um, I I omitted I omitted this section. And next section 112 pitch and relative prominence. Relative.